All right, you filthy animals, the time has come and we are almost ready to start on that. What's up, you dirtbags? Today, we're taking a little bit of a turn. It's time to be honest with ourselves. My 99 Silverado outside, she's getting pretty tired. Like, super tired. Transmission's been rebuilt like 3 times. The oil pressure's starting to flutter really bad. Over the past couple of months, I've been getting a big loss of power, and I'm pretty sure this thing's on its way to smoking a main bearing. So preemptively, we're gonna do some maintenance to this thing because I happen to have this engine. And I'm thinking something, you know, mild, moderate, mundane, robust. So this whole project just kind of snowballed after I found that 480 in the junkyard. And I'm having to pull off of the car for a little bit. Don't worry, I'm still working on that. I'm making videos, they're just not done yet. And I found the 480 in the junkyard for like 150 bucks at Pick and Pull. Got super lucky. And it just got me thinking. Because I already had a turbo, an intercooler, a cold side, a spare motor, and over some beers and pizza at a local pizza joint, me and my buddy are just thinking, hey, what all do I need else to actually get this thing going and have a, you know, like who doesn't want a 500 tire work truck? It's every person's dream. So my goal for today is I want to get this thing kind of knocked apart and cleaned up a little bit because I don't like getting super dirty when I work on stuff because I work on stuff every day. Pull everything off of it, take the heads off, pull the pistons out, and I'm just going to go ahead and like preemptively gap these rings out to, I think it's like 24 thousandths or 26 thousandths or something like that on the top and bottom ring. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look it up again because it's hot in Texas and we really don't have that many E85 stations. And I'm much too lazy to install a water meth injection on it. So we're going to gap those little boys out in here, stuff them back in, and I'm going to try to get my cam put back in, just sit the heads on it. I got the hot side log in, and while I'm waiting on gaskets and head bolts because I plan on driving this thing quite a bit, it's my only vehicle with a roof and doors, and get this thing kind of half-assed slapped together and mocked up. By the time my 4L80 is done from the transmission guy, my converter will be here. I'm going to plug all this together outside the truck, hang the hot side, hang the turbo on it. That way, hopefully, over the course of like 3 days, just take the core support off the truck, lift the hood up, pull everything out, and then put everything in. It's just that simple, right? It's totally not going to take 500 trips to O'Reilly's. We're also going to do Pac 1218s, hopefully today. Cam is a Elgin 1840p, sloppy stage 2, tried and true. The turbo, it's a big ass GT45, super slug boy, super turbo lag dude, but I don't care because I already had it. And that's what it's about, right? Just slamming shit together that you already got. Ignore the 454 in the background. That's a video for another day. All right, we got this thing field strip, and it's a sludgy piece of shit, and I ain't even mad. It's probably gonna smoke when I'm done gapping the rings anyway. I don't really care. But my plan is I'm gonna loosen up all these rockers so it closes all the intake and exhaust valves. So I don't gotta worry about squirting too much water out of a pressure washer into these ports. And who knows, maybe it'll show me if valve seat's leaking or something, since the heads are coming off anyway. All right, let's keep at it. All right, there she is. Cleans up pretty good. Not bad for a little elbow grease. I'll push this thing back in, start taking it apart. I don't know how much time I got left in today. I got to be somewhere in about a couple hours, but I'm really stoked on how clean it is right now. I don't got to get gruesomely dirty. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I had like 3 broken exhaust studs, but did the old weld a nut on them trick, and they came right out. It was super easy, even if you're a shit welder like me. All right, everybody. Unfortunately, I am out of time for today. We got it cleaned up. I got a jet and did a little bit of mock-up for you guys so you can check it out. I like to play dress-up sometimes. Okay, scumbags. We're at the shop. We're burning some midnight beer and gonna try to get this thing tore a little bit more apart. I kind of ran out of time on Saturday, and my plan for tonight is I just kind of dress this thing up. Man, it looks cool. Man, this thing That power washer rules. This thing is like incredibly clean. It's probably not going to run at all now. Dude, Greenworks, send me free stuff. I will whore it up. Anyway, plan for tonight is blow this thing apart a little bit. I'm going to run a leak down test on these cylinders because I semi care about this engine, and probably get the heads off and take the front dress off, take the balancer off. I want to get the cam out, get the cam in. My cam and springs are right here, and at least get the cam in and start maybe working on the heads, or maybe pop a couple of pistons out and start gapping the rings. Alright, so I did the compression test, and what this thing is basically telling me right now is as of right now it's totally junk. Like, look at this, we got 60, 50, 55, 30, 45, 30, 80 on that one, and I was marking the valves that they were coming out of. But and if you look real close here, you can see where I got pissed and grabbed a paint pen. There's like regular felt tip pin under here you were supposed to ride on metal with, but that thing was Dunskies. Twisted the cap on that one and threw it to the wind. But I'm not like super like freaked out about this right now because this engine has been sitting for a while, and I think I might have some rust on the valves. So either way, we're gonna find out. I got some lapping compound in that other room. I could go through these and grind them down. All right, you cretins, getting ready to pull these lifter trays, pull the lifters out, see if we got any that are just totally gnarled up. Got my 80E back from my transmission buddy. Got the TH400 yoke. Hopefully that'll work with the drive shaft out of the truck, and I don't flee it across the shop in a fit of rage. But we're getting ready to pull all this valve train apart, pull the cam out, and we're gonna kill a chicken and do a rain dance, and hopefully none of the cam bearings come out on the cam. Now, where are these lifters at? I had a couple of them. They were scored up a little bit. I was hoping, I have new lifters anyway, I was hoping I could use these for spares, but let's see if I can even find them. I don't know if you can see that. A little scoring line in there. Other than that, just a little bit of surface rust. Nothing that starting the motor with reckless abandon can't fix. But we're getting ready to pull the cam out, and it's getting dramatic. Get some water pump bolts. We got the dirtiest one we could find. Ugh. We'll do another one. We'll do a clean one on this side. That way we get that twisting torque. A lot of pudding in here. Oh my God, are we gonna do it? Whoa. Let's see. Oh my God, I saw him. Oh. That's what I was talking about. I don't know if you could see that or not. I'm not touching this camera as shitty as my hands are right now. Think it'll break in half? Mic drop. It didn't break in half. I'm upset. But for right now, I'm just gonna make a tap of this bolt right here. And oh man, this OE Tools Where's it at? Balancer puller. Dude, that thing kicks ass, man. It was on Amazon for like 37 bucks. I was like, mine? It totally beats the hell out of using the crappy 3-jaw puller from like the 1970s on these things, like I usually do. Made my life so much easier. But I'll probably end up covering this up just a little bit, stuffing some towels in there, and cleaning up this deck surface. And then we'll probably flip her over and take the oil pan off, start pulling some of the slugs out. Maybe do like a little bit of a dingle ball hone. A little crusty in there. Maybe just start it and floor it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we got all these holes gapped out. 26 on the top, 24 on the bottom. I'm gonna button the rest of this windage tray stuff up. I'm gonna put a new O-ring in there because it was like $3. Stick my cam in while it's like this, upside down and everything. And I'm gonna get me another one of these cam plates too, because I'm sick of dealing with fluttering oil pressure stuff. But yeah, get the cam in, and then I'm gonna call it a day. After that, I gotta get parts, and I'm tired, and I need beer. Here's the part number on that pickup tube O-ring. And after that, hopefully next week my converter should be here. Wheel this thing back inside with the oil pan on, put the cam retainer plate back on, put the timing cover back on, put the balancer back on, put the water pump back on. Then I gotta do some work on those heads, do a quick little drill press valve lap job to them. Just do a quick handy dandy lap them with a drill press. It's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be good enough for me. All right, you dirtbags, we're going in. As soon as I get this puppy stabbed the rest of the way, I'm shoving this thing in. We're calling it a night. All right, all you cool cats and kittens. We got it put back together. I got new head gaskets put on it. I got cam in, everything's done. Everything's retorqued. I got another video of my buddy let me borrow this snap-on torque wrench right here. And this thing is amazing. But I'm gonna do a video kind of comparing like a snap-on to a Pittsburgh or whatever later. You'll see that. But as of now, the engine, the main part, is complete. I still got to drill out this little dude for my oil feed for the turbo, put the water pump on, hang the hot side, and yeah. And I'm still waiting on my converter, man. These guys won't give me my converter. It's like I gotta bribe them or something to send it to me. But I'll get it eventually. All right, we'll see you later. Catch you later.